lip and a glittered wing liner tutorial for you today, and as you can see I have popped in some blue contacts because I thought it'd look kind of cool with this look. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy what I've put together. First and foremost, I've prepped my skin with Primed and Ready by Collection. Taking Clinique's new Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Built-in Concealer, I'm just going to swipe that all over my face, and I only need one layer of this stuff because it is super full coverage, and I really like a full coverage with a dark and bold lip. I seem to find it just looks more put together, I guess. Now using a damp beauty blender, I'm just going to pat that all over my face. If you guys want to know a little bit more about this foundation, I will link my first impressions and video about it down below. But you'll also see that you can use this foundation like a concealer. It is freaking awesome. So yeah, I'm just going to use that under my eyes, which you guys will see very shortly. Taking the application tip from the foundation, I'm just going to dab that under my eyes, and I'm going to use my index or ring finger, whatever it is, and I'm just going to blend that on top of the foundation. And this stuff has got super full coverage, so I find just one layer is all I need for this as well. To set my foundation into place, I'm going to be using Stefan Professional Makeup's pressed powder in the colour Sand, and I'm just going to take a big floppy brush and just pat that all over. To contour, I'm going to be using Australis' AC On Tour contouring kit, and I'll be using the dark colour to contour with and that lighter colour to highlight with. Did you know that that's spelt a contour? I only just got that. This stuff took me forever as well to finally get my hands on. After such hype on online, it sold out within the first week, and I think I had to wait like 6 weeks for it to come back into stock. So I think this is like the first time I ever used it. But I'm using my NARS brush and that darker powder just to contour through my jawline as well to get a bit of definition. I want this look to be a little bit more dramatic and a little bit more stronger with that contour. So I highlight on the areas of my face that I want to protrude or stand out, I guess. These areas are generally under my eyes, down the center of my nose, the center of my forehead, the chin, the side of my lower lips, and my brow bone. Highlighting, like contouring, brings structure and shape to your face. So I would never contour without highlighting, purely because the highlighted areas make the contoured areas so much stronger. So it really just goes hand in hand. This is the NARS Guy Bourdin blush palette, and I'm going to be using the Ghoul colour, I think that's how you pronounce it, as my blush. And I'm just going to take a brush and just brush that all over my cheeks and through my temples as well, just to warm up my complexion. This is a little bit more of a deeper, I guess, autumn colour that's going to go really well with that deep lip. This incredible highlighting colour is called Devotee. Now I would say this is the equivalent of NARS's Albatross highlighter, and I'm just going to take that and just highlight the areas on my cheekbones. To define my brows, I'm going to be using Clinique's Superfine brow pencil in the colour Black Brown and BLINC's Eyebrow Mousse, but that's just a brow gel. I love to use that brow gel because it's in the colour brunette, and it really darkens the look of my brows once I've finished with my pencil, and it beautifully combs everything into place and sets it really nicely. Before I put that the brow gel on, I take my Real Techniques angle brush and just soften the look of the pencil so it doesn't look harsh looking or like it's drawn on. As you can see there, I'm just softly feathering it out, and then I'm going to put the brow gel on top. If you guys want to see a tutorial purely on how I do my brows, could you please let me know down below so yeah, I know to do that for you guys. This is NYX's matte finishing spray, and I'm going to take this with a fluffy brush. I'm going to spritz the fluffy brush just before I use the deep brown, which is a matte chocolate pigment from the Objects of Affection pigment set by MAC. And all I want to do is softly define my eyelid and my crease. Nothing too heavy. We need to keep the eye as neutral as possible. The trick of having a dark lip is to have a soft eye. There's nothing worse than having a dark eye and a dark lip. It just becomes too much all at once. So I'm just going to softly contour the look of my crease, and yeah, just blending that in and out on both eyes. So you guys remember the contouring powder that I used? I'm now going to start buffing that into my crease to warm up my complexion, but to cohesively bring the whole look together where all the colours intertwine and the contrast is right on point. And again, to make this look super blended, I'm taking a clean fluffy brush and just consistently blending out those edges. For my winged liner today, I use Clinique's gel liner in the colour black. Henry Zador has this beautiful eye dust in the colour Plum Pizza, and this is like a really warm mahogany plum, almost like a pigment powder, and I'm going to actually use this in addition to using a eyeliner. It's very similar to the tone of the lipstick that I'm going to be using, so again it's just going to cohesively bring everything together, and I'm not going to make it very defined. I just want it really nice and soft and powdery looking. So this is the new Big Fake Curls Mascara by Collection, and the wand on this thing is pretty gnarly, but I really like it. It's so cool and different. I'm going to chuck 2 to 3 coats on my lashes just to get them nice and thick before we put on the false lashes. To add some sparkle to my eyes, I'm going to be using Collection's Dazzling Gel Liner in the colour black, and just doing 2 layers of that just to get the purity of the glitter. Next I'll be using XO Beauty's lashes called the Wild One, and this is what they look like once applied. For my bottom lashes, I'm going to be using Collection's No Clumps Mascara in the colour black, and to balance the look of my bottom lashes from the top, I'm going to do about 2 to 3 coats just to give a really nice voluminous look. Now this is Estee Lauder's Stay in Place lip pencil in the colour Wine, and this is going to be an all over base colour. This is going to give such a deeper tone to the lipstick before we apply it. It's going to make it look a lot more richer, and it's going to also help the lipstick stay on and be more pure throughout the day. This lipstick is called Brazen. It's by Estee Lauder, and it's a new addition to the Envy lipstick range. So on its own, it's I'd say a medium mahogany purple colour, but because we have the lip liner underneath, it completely deepens the whole look of the lipstick and makes it a lot more darker. To finish off, I'll be using NYX's matte finishing spray just to set it, but also to diffuse the look of any powders. So there you have it guys, today's makeup look all complete for you. I really hope you guys enjoyed this and thank you so much